Breaking news coming in, 4 people including 2 police officers were injured after violence erupted outside the Indian Assistant High Commission in Chittagong. Police say protesters gathered at the mission in the Khulshahi area and hurled bricks, vandalizing the office premises in the early hours of Friday. Chittagong Metropolitan Police Commissioner Hasib Aziz said police intervention led to a chase and counter-chase between protesters and security forces. Several people were detained from the spot and are likely to be booked under the Anti-Terrorism Act. So obviously, we have seen several levels of escalation in Bangladesh after the death of the Inqilab Manch spokesperson Hadi, and who was murdered. And we have seen that there have been vandalization of several media houses. When we talk about Pratham Alo, we talk about Daily Star, their offices were vandalized and they were burned. And 25 journalists were rescued from there, who alleged that the cops stood by and watched, and then they helped them. But obviously, the situation in Bangladesh continues to escalate, and this comes ahead of the February elections. Now, more news coming in. Veteran Bangladeshi journalist Nurul Kabir, editor of New Age, was attacked by an angry mob as protests erupted after the death of Osman Hadi, triggering widespread unrest and vandalism across Bangladesh. Let's take a look. All right, joining me on the telecast is my colleague Aditya. Aditya, we have seen there were 4 people, including 2 police officers, have been injured after the violence erupted outside the Indian Assistant High Commission at the Chittagong. What exactly is the situation on the ground? How many people have been injured, and is there any level of de-escalation that is taking place?
Well, absolutely, Riya. The two near the Indian Assistant Office in Chittagong, definitely some people have been, injured, and definitely, this mob and arsoning are continuing across Bangladesh and across Dhaka. Indeed, now it is a very, very serious concern that the situation is very, very concerning that is developing in Bangladesh, and from here on, it needs to be seen, what action will this interim government interim government of the Bangladesh take with regard to this, because now the situation is now escalating. Day in and day out, we are seeing such violent protests in Bangladesh. We have seen how the Indian High Commission in Dhaka has also issued travel advisory for all the Indian citizens in Bangladesh. So indeed, it needs to be seen how things unfold in this scenario, because the situation is by the days ahead, the situation is getting very, very, very tense. And recently we have seen how the Indian visa application centers have also been closed in Khulna districts of Bangladesh. And recently, all these things spiral, back-to-back things have happened, where MEA has also summoned the Bangladesh High Commissioner to India in New Delhi. So indeed, it needs to be seen how things unfold going forward in this scenario. Riya.
Aditya, stay on with me now. A key meeting is being held by Bangladesh Army Major General Jahangir Alam, who is a home advisor to the interim government. The government has also called a meeting with the leaders who were involved in the July protests. Aditya, take us through the details that are coming in.
Yes, Sabri, to see, as far as the details are concerned, definitely the Home Secretary of Bangladesh is has organized a call for a meeting, considering the problematic situation that is spiraling in Bangladesh. And indeed, from here on, it needs to be seen, how things unfold going forward in this scenario, because the situation is very, very, volatile at this juncture in Bangladesh. All the security arrangements are being beefed up. The security is being beefed up. However, time and again, we have seen such mob incidents in Bangladesh, since this interim government has taken the charge has come to the office. So indeed, it is a lot to be seen, and it needs to be, from here on, it needs to be seen how things unfold in this scenario. Riya.
Aditya, stay on with me now. The Election Commission of Bangladesh has expressed deep sorrow over the death of